Hello and welcome to the Into Reality podcast, the number one podcast in Ireland. I'm your host Abdul, here with my co-host Usman, and that was a cringy. Well, that was bad. That was a cringy intro. But anyway, hopefully this podcast isn't cringe. How are you, Usman?
Very disappointed, my guy. Very disappointed.
Why? Because Chelsea won the Champions League.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Bro. I actually wanted Man City to win. Not gonna lie, because number one, like, because Abramovich, like allegedly, yeah, and I say this in quotation, allegedly, is with the sports designers group in Israel. So I wanted what's called again Man City to win because I don't like Abramovich. But it is what it is, man.
For me, I wanted Man City to win for a number of reasons. One, it's Chelsea. I don't want another team in the same city as Arsenal to be successful. Two, the Champions League is the one thing Guardiola needs to win to certify to certify his place in Man City as very, very successful. Not that it isn't, but just to put it up there as yes, it's a massive success. And three, this was Aguero's last season in Man City. If he could win because he's never won the Champions League, and if he left Man City with the Champions League, then that would have been the best way for him to go out. But that wasn't the case.
Bro, they started the game with no striker, like no striker, no CDM.
I
Like
know
you
that
like
no,
to
no,
say
that's
Pep overthinks things. I think he was.
with the striker, they don't for Man City, the quality they have, they didn't even need to start with a striker. They could just play false nine, and it'll work with them. Nevertheless, it's the fact that they didn't start Fernandinho. They played with no CDM. They went with Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, and Gundogan. Like big man, just drop Bernardo Silva, put on Fernandinho, them sit in that DM role, and let De Bruyne and Gundogan just do their job in the midfield, get it to the up to the attackers, and then it would have been sorted. But the problem, when I see that front three, Sterling, Mahrez, Phil Foden, unless you want to play De Bruyne as that false nine, what was the point of playing Foden on the wings and trying to place? And the fact that Sterling and Mahrez never played as strikers in their life.
True. Sterling had like an abysmal game, to be honest.
Yeah,
Plus,
because
even this season, he has like a piss poor season compared to when he usually put numbers he usually put up. To be honest,
yeah, I think one reason for me there's two reasons to why Chelsea won the Champions League. One, Edouard Mendy was in goal, so they were guaranteed to have a good game. And secondly, N'Golo Kante is just a goat.
yeah. Oh well, do you know what I can say? I can say the last team to beat what's called Chelsea in the European final was Liverpool when we bet them in the Super Cup on penalties 5-4. So, so I keep that. Speaking of European finals, you could say it was a bit of a high, a bit of a what's called again up and down because we had a great high, then we had a low. Sometimes it's when Villarreal bet Real Madrid, I was very happy. And say not Real Madrid, sorry, Man United. Sorry, when Villarreal bet Man United, man, I was so happy. 'Cause I
Of
hate
course,
Man
everyone was
United,
happy.
bro. Like I use Twitter a lot. Yeah, like I have like a personal account. I have like a troll account, like which is my football account. And bro, I was trolling all these United fans, bro. I had like this picture of Bruno Fernandes crying, yeah. And anytime you try to say something, I just post this. This is you. This is you crying.
Wow, wow, that's some classic shithouse. Mind me, but that is
Bro,
some classic. So,
bro,
so whatever they say,
no,
you
I'm
just put the
telling you,
picture.
like this you crying. Because what's it called again? Because like I remember, yeah, at the start of the season, when Liverpool were doing good. Yeah, okay, I was on high and I was happy. Yeah, then mid-season we were so bad, and like we just got worse. I remember we lost like was it 5 games in a row at home. Like we
I
lost
think
to
it was 60
Burnley.
games at home in a row.
With 60, yeah. I know we lost to Burnley. I know we lost to Fulham. I know we lost to Man City, and we lost to Chelsea. Who else did we lose to?
Brighton.
Oh, Brighton as well. We lost to Brighton and another team. So it was like either 5 or 6. I was just, bro. Every time I watched Liverpool playing, I was like, we're going to lose this game. Then we end up losing until we got our form back and we got like out of 30 points, we got 26 and we finished third. Like from eight, we went from eight to third, which is so good because all the other teams were just shit. So it was actually beneficial for us so that we can get back. And so, but like during that period of time, bro, all the United fans were just chatting on Twitter, man. Like every time I say something, man, I'll just hear like a bunch of United fans saying this and this. I remember like during when Man United were top for like a certain period of time, they were saying they're going to win the league. And for them, and it's if we were going to go to Europa League, for them now, for us to get Champions League third, and only finish like 5 points behind them in our worst season, and for them to again lose to Villarreal in the Champions League in the Europa League final, and for Alberto Moreno, one of the worst left backs I've ever seen play for Liverpool, to score a penalty against them, all in the same week. I think I was pretty happy to be honest when that happened.
But you want to know one fact about Alberto Moreno?
Oh,
Ever since
she's bad.
2018.
That's all I
No,
know.
hold on. I'm going to start from 2018. Ever since 2018, he has appeared in more European finals than Man United. And he has won more European trophies than Man United in 3 years.
True,
Oh,
true.
sorry. He didn't play. Oh, I just remembered. He didn't play those two Champions League finals. I remembered. He didn't play them. But he because of the teams he was playing for, he got to the final. And he still won.
True, true. Oh my days. I just
But
don't
here's
know
the
how he
thing.
keeps winning.
Maybe luck is just in his favor. But anyways, like since when Emery won the Europa League with Villarreal, so it's like it doesn't have to be Sevilla to win the Europa League. All you need is Unai Emery and you're sorted. And the fact that he won it with Villarreal just proves that when he was at Arsenal, he was not the problem. We are the problem. That was it. Got to the final, we didn't win it. Okay, so be it. But then we got him out. We should have had a better replacement. We went and got a cone setter.
Oh yeah, what's going on? What's your man doing again? Actually, you know what's funny? Yeah, do you know what I respect Gerrard? Yeah, even though I know like Frank, in my opinion, Frank Lampard, Paul Scholes, and Steven Gerrard. I think Gerrard is the best. Anyway, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, legend! I know you never see this, but happy birthday. Anyway, what's it called again? You know, like instead of going to like a big club, like all the us did, he just went to a small club. And then, well, I'm not saying Rangers is like a small club, like in terms of what's it called again. It's like a championship level, all that stuff. Because they actually, because what's called like in Scotland, they're one of the top two clubs in Scotland. But they were a sleeping giant, and you woke up a sleeping giant, and he's very good. And I think like a few good years and a few more experience, then he could be a top manager. Because think about it, yeah, all these other managers who managed like Chelsea, Man United, what's it called again, Arsenal, all that stuff, yeah, they had previous experience with other top clubs and what's called in bottom clubs. Because for example, I give example Jurgen Klopp, yeah. He what's called again before he came to Liverpool, he what's called again, I'm gonna say that again. he what's that word called again? He managed Mainz, yeah, and he managed Dortmund before he came to Liverpool. So he had like heaps of experience. And let's talk about and he won even two league titles with what's called in Dortmund, didn't he? But on the other hand, Frank Lampard, he only had one season under his managerial belt, and that was with what's called in Derby County, and he didn't get them out of the championship because they lost against Aston Villa. If I'm mistaken. Yeah,
In
they
the
lost against Aston Villa. Yeah, and I remember Tammy Abraham scored
semi-finals.
a goal.
Yeah, semi-finals.
The semi-finals. Oh yeah, and Tammy.
Yeah.
I think it was finals, was it?
No. Because in the playoffs, they have two legs of a semi-final, and then there's the
Oh,
final at Wembley.
Oh, so you got lost. Oh, so you lost against any? Yeah, he did lose against Derby. That's again. He lost against what was that team again? Aston Villa, and he had Mason Mount and Fikayo Tomori on that team as well, and he lost. And then that was only for 1 year, and then they gave him the Chelsea job. Like, bro, like he has no experience. And then like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like, should Irish guy could tell you more about him, but he managed shit clubs and he even got relegated, and they gave him the Man United job because he's a yes man. And then there's Arteta who had no manager experience, and they gave him the Arsenal job like that.
Here's one thing I'll say about Frank Lampard. When the fact that Derby was his first job, for him, that would be a good start. Like if you got to the playoffs, knocked out semi-final, that's just the start. He should have just stayed at Derby and done more. Because if he was able, he could have built them up from that point to possibly get into the top two or go to the playoffs again, get to the final, possibly win it. Because the fact that he went to Chelsea too early, first season, yeah, he didn't have much to do, but fair play to what he did. But you could tell that this is not, this is not for him. And then he got the boot.
Yeah, honestly, God, man, he should have just what's calling. He should have just
He should,
stayed. He
yeah,
should
he
have just
should
he should
just,
have just stayed at Derby. I got more experience because what's calling they're saying don't count your chickens before your eggs hatch. That's what he did,
yeah.
and now
And
he's gone.
I bet Steven Gerrard is probably in his place in Glasgow with a big fat cigar, just smoking, looking at the W's.
It's like Don Robbie with his what's cooking cigar on this channel.
Yeah,
You know what? I'd love to have Don Robbie on this podcast because that guy, he's you know what? He's actually such a nice guy to be honest. Because I remember I was listening to his podcast with Jack Mate, and he's such a nice guy, man, and he's so funny. The only thing he's so funny. The only thing he wants is just respect, and that's it. And he conducts it. That's all he wants. Like just people to respect him. That's all he wants. And like
I
for a
listen.
guy who's very passionate about, he's very passionate about his club, man. I have to give him respect
Yeah,
for that, man.
yeah. I mean, of course, we have to respect him because he's the Don. I'm pretty sure that man has a mafia, and if we don't respect him, we'll begin a knock on our doors.
Yeah, that's what he said on the podcast. He said when he had a what's it called a beef with Thug, then he'd be like, I don't know if he was a bit older, I don't know what I would have done. You know, I wouldn't knock him out, but I'm just saying. And Jackman was like, when he getting beaten, it's like, no, I didn't say that. It's just so funny.
So
I
he
like
was
that guy.
basically just saying, "This guy's a little boy." Yeah, he's just
He's a
saying he's a little
little
boy. Just
little boy.
don't give it too much.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, apart from Robbie, like the next funniest person I like is expressions.
Oh, who's expression? Oh, man, that guy's too funny, man. He never misses when he talking. Like the way he talks is just too funny as well, man. Like his accent, you know.
If he was if he was a penalty if he was a penalty taker, he would have a 100% record.
Why?
No, because his jokes, his jokes and punchlines and metaphors are just top notch.
Yeah.
Oh
Intelligent.
yeah, like you watch the show Best of Enemies.
What's that one?
Is on Don Robbie's channel. Basically, it's him and expressions.
I never watched that. But go on.
Basically, it's like one of those movies. Let's say, for example, there's a cop movie where you have a serious cop, and then his partner is another cop who's just a joke, always trying to make things laugh, and the other guy is not having it. He's just not having it. But
Yeah.
basically, that's Robbie and expressions. But Robbie trying to be serious, expressions is just joking about.
Like having a laugh and all that stuff.
Yeah, they have him a whole lot. But here's the thing with the football. Everything has happened. Like if I was to look at one club and if I was to tell you who the biggest loser from that season would be, I won't say Sheffield United. I won't say West Brom. Wait, who's the other team? Wait, who's the other team that got relegated? I know that
Fulham.
Sheffield. Oh yeah, Fulham. I won't even say it's Fulham. You might think I would say Everton because they were in the top four, second place, came down to eight. I'm not going to say those ones either. But for me, like the team who are the biggest losers of that season are Leicester City. And the reason why I say Leicester City,
Because they
forget the
busted
fact
it.
they won the FA Cup. Fair play to them. They earned that one. But you had the chance to play in the Champions League. All you had to do was just win one game in your last few games. You lost to Chelsea. I don't know if they played someone else. I know they played Tottenham, but probably there was someone else in between those games. But they didn't. They bottled it 4-2 at home, and they missed out on Champions League. It's like you are a loser. Bottle jobs.
Yeah, they bought it way too much, man. Honestly,
Yeah, they bottled it hard. Apart from that, I think for those will be my biggest losers in terms of teams. The biggest loser in the Premier League will be them. Biggest surprise is West Ham because ever since they got Lingard on loan, they just been on form.
bro, they busted it as well, man. They busted the top four Champions League.
I wouldn't say for me, I wouldn't say they bottled it because, in all honesty, it wasn't something they were looking to get from the get go. The fact they're just in Europe alone should be an achievement.
What do you mean?
I mean, they're playing European football next season.
Oh, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Wait. What's the Euro? What's do you like this Europa? Like now there's Europa Conference League. Like, why are they doing this? Is this just to make more money? To be honest, like,
Well, I mean, it's to give other teams that don't usually play in Europe, like teams that haven't played in Europe, a chance to have that European experience or whatnot.
bro, I think it was just to make more. I think it was just to make more money. To be honest, man. Honestly, God, like,
I mean, if it's a league, then you can't really say it's a bad way of making money.
bro, yeah, just make another one, Europa Super League as well. Or wait, we have a Champions League for that.
Yeah. And Tottenham are going to play in the Conference League next season.
I don't even know how, but it's so shit, man. Tottenham as well. Tottenham were a bunch of dumbasses, yeah. When they when they fired Jose before a final, like honestly,
Yeah, that
God,
was
like before like the one against what's it called again? Before his loss against Tuchel, or how do you pronounce? I don't know what's it called
Tuchel.
again. Tuchel.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The only guy who bet him was Jose against Jose when he bet him with Bryce in the 2011 Copa del Rey when Ronaldo scored the header so they win 1-0. That's the only
Yeah.
time he lost the final, and then you just do that. Oh my days, man!
Nah, they should have at least had him like if you need a manager for one game to win a trophy, Mourinho is that man. Like the season wasn't going well. I get that. But for that one game, that's when Tottenham needed Mourinho the most. And they went and sacked him. And even though the final was a dead game, Man City won it eventually because it was obvious. And yeah, that was just it. Joke of a team.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. That was
And
Champions League. You know
also,
Champions League. You go on.
have you heard that they're possibly trying to get Pochettino to
Back.
come back to Tottenham?
Yeah.
Like for me, if I'm Pochettino, why would I go back? Why would I go back to the team that disrespected me for for what he's done or to the heights he's got them to? Why would he go back after all the disrespect he was given?
I don't know, bro. Money, money talks.
But think
Probably.
about it. Pochettino came to PSG. First 6 months, he won 2 trophies.
Yeah, but he didn't win the league though. He lost against Lille.
And
Well,
I mean,
well,
yeah, he didn't win that, but he still won like I don't know what they call it there. The, yeah, I don't know what their version of the FA Cup is in France. Nah, I'm not even gonna try and search it. Actually, no, I will
Coupe,
search it.
isn't it Coupe de France?
Let me check if it's that.
Because I don't know. There's like I think there's like two as well. There's like an FA Cup and a League Cup. You know what's actually funny, yeah? You know in England, right? There's a League Cup,
Yeah,
there's an FA Cup, yeah, and there's
yeah,
a what's it called Champions League and the Premier League, yeah. So hypothetically, every team has a chance to win 4 trophies in the season, right?
yeah,
Excluding the and then we have the Community Shield as well, right? So that's like five. So anyway, domestically we have 4 trophies. It's like League, FA, League, FA, Premier League, and what's it called and Community Shield. We have 4, right? In most countries, it's just 3 because what's it called in Spain is 3, Copa del Rey. I don't know. Spain is just 3. Spain is just 3 as well. Copa del Rey, Super Copa de España, and then the La Liga. In what's it called in Italy, I think it's 3 as well. The Serie A, the Coppa d'Italia, and then the Super Coppa d'Italia as well. There's just 3. But in France is 4 as well. In France is 4, or is it 3 as well in France? I think it's between 4 or 3. But like, why is it like 4 in what's called in England? Like League Cup
yeah.
domestically, it's just like I don't know why is that.
So yeah, basically the FA Cup version of the French version of the FA Cup is the Coupe de France, and yeah, PSG did beat Monaco 2-0 to win it. But then I remember uh, there's that trophy, that PSG won. Like it was Pochettino's first month they won it, and it's like Poch has already won more trophies at PSG in a month than he did with Tottenham for the last how many years there. Like basically, man, you already won 2 trophies. He will possibly win more. So if I was him, I'd just stay at PSG.
True, true.
Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. It's called the Coupe de la Ligue. Wait, hold on. Still around, isn't it?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's what was the thing?
But bro, it's like so many trophies, man. And who do you think is gonna win the League Cup next year? My money's on Man City. If you know that reference, you go to the man. Oh man, 4-4-2,
Yeah,
man. I used to watch his videos all the time. Now I rarely do. I don't know why. Probably because I don't have time nowadays. Too old for that, as I say.
I think the videos are just getting for me. The videos are just getting getting repetitive.
Yeah, because like he's pumping them out all the time.
Yeah, it's like no problem pumping videos out all the time, but it's like I know some of them just don't hit right.
Yeah, some of them just bored watching them. But wait, that's just life, man. Probably because we're getting older, so we don't have much time to watch it, and our attention span is so low. So
I don't think that's the case. I just think the fact that I don't know. Maybe like sometimes I'm just tired of him just taking the mick out of Arsenal. I'm like, I get it. The team's bad. Can we not get something positive for once, please?
true. Oh yeah, speaking of positive, yeah, I remember I was watching the Liverpool versus West Brom because I hate West Brom, yeah, and
Yeah.
I think they bet us. I think they bet us or we drew against them, yeah. No, I think we drew 1-0. But I hate Big Sam because Big Sam's the most annoying person, one of the most annoying person ever, yeah. And he was like I remember before we lost against Burnley to Sean Dyche, who I hate as well. It was Big Sam who bet us, and Big Sam when he plays against, he's always playing shitty football, man, because he's such a shit house. And when we bet him when Allison scored that last minute, what's my header? I was screaming. I was like, "Get in! Come on! Yes, beat that big fat Sam, big fat ugly Sam." I was so happy, man. Honestly, God.
Yeah, better header than most players could do.
Bro, man has more. Do you know what's funny? Man has more goals. Has the same amount of goals as Willian, yeah, and has more goals than Ceballos, Dele Alli, and I think Lucas Moura as well this season. I'm like, yo, I need to goalkeeper, my guy. Like
Yeah, no,
when
just a
I saw
goalkeeper.
the
That just
notification, I
shows
was like,
how terrible. Yeah.
yeah. When I saw the notification, I listened. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Damn.
Even your phone agrees.
I was like, what? I'm telling you, man.
So
He's
let's look at let's talk about some quick transfer rumors that I've been checking in the last few days. I'll just give you some quick ones. Tell me if you believe it could happen or not. Eden
one.
Hazard to possibly go back to Chelsea. Do you think it's likely
Mm,
or unlikely?
that's unlikely.
Okay, fair enough.
Just
Harry
because.
Kane to Manchester City.
Uh, that's unlikely as well. I think.
Unlike
I think. I don't know, man. I think he's coming to Liverpool. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, I think it's either Manchester City or Man United. So I think that's highly likely. Oh yeah, we like what's called One Football now. We just talks about transfer rumors as well.
yeah, I mean they should just come and just sponsor us anyways.
Like, and now we're talking about our sponsor, One Football. One Football app is an app where you can talk about all the latest transfer news. Speaking about from stats, uh, matches. And you can during the match you can tell which player got a red card, which player gets a yellow card as well, and you get notification as soon as every goal is in. Download the One Football app in our link below and tell them we sent you there. And remember, kids, stay away from drugs. Download One Football.
I think you forgot to say what's so good about this app is that it's completely free.
Oh yeah, that's what they all say. But honestly, got everyone who's what's going to subscribe to One Football says it's completely free. So what are you waiting for? Download the app now. Like you know what? If we were to get sponsored, yeah, I'll be honest with our sponsors. I'd be like, okay, we're just doing this for the money. Let's be realistic. Yeah, just help us if you want, but realistically, can't doing this for the money. Because like
Yeah.
some because like you know like some YouTubers will get sponsored by this game, yeah. And I look
Hmm.
at the game, yeah, and it's so shit. I'm like, no way, I'm playing this game. And they be like, oh, I love this same game so much. I'm like, no, you don't. Stop lying. Why are you lying?
Obviously they
She's
can't
like,
say. I know. Obviously they
yeah,
can't say
like,
they did it for the money because if they did, then that's gonna turn people away from it.
yeah. But like, for example, Race Shadow Legends, man, everyone's getting sponsored by them, but they have one of the worst games. They have they have one of the worst games ever, man. Honestly, God, like I've seen people actually play the game and say it's just so shy. And since people
Yeah,
try
yeah,
again, but since they sponsor a lot of people, everyone's like, hey,
yeah. Then
it's
again, I
funny.
just don't blame it for supposed to that many people. What about what about this one? Where is this one? All right, Achraf Hakimi to either PSG or Bayern Munich.
PSG, Bayern Munich. Why would he go to Bayern Munich? He's a right. Is he left wing or right wing though?
Right back or
Oh,
right
sorry,
wing
sorry.
back.
But they have like so many right backs, don't they? If I'm if I'm mistaken.
To be honest, they have two right backs, Joshua Kimmich and Pavard. But
Yeah.
Kimmich plays mostly in the midfield, so it's just Pavard there.
So they need like a backup for him now, yeah.
Oh, he could be this. Yeah. So if
But
Bayern Munich's not Hakimi, he could be the starting right back.
so I say probably go there Bayern Munich because then he has like like if he goes he go, but he has like a better chance to win the Champions League if he goes to Bayern Munich than if he goes to PSG.
Yeah, that's true.
So, so I say he goes to PSG. Oh yeah, speaking about what's called in football. Uh, I nearly got mugged today. Do you
How?
like yeah? So basically, I was out with friends, yeah, and we were just sit down. We were like, it's like in the middle of the street, yeah, like in the middle of some square, yeah, and we were just sitting down on the bench just talking, yeah, and some random kids just come up to us, yeah, and they were just wearing bandanas, yeah, acting all cool and tough. It's like one guy comes up to me also and is like, "You guys have cash?" I was like, "No, we don't have cash." And he was just acting all tough. I was like, "Well, are you going to check?" He's like, "No, I'm not going to check. I know I don't have cash. I'm not giving you anything anyway." And like he was with his friend, and they were like, there's like four of them, and they were like acting all tough, like they're going to fight us. And this guy was like, he was pretending he was fidgeting with his pocket, like he's going to get a knife or something like that. And I was like, what is wrong with this guy? Why is he acting all tough and all that stuff? Because like I knew if I stand up, I beat them all up, man. And there's three of us, all of my friends. Like, and one of my friend, he does MMA, and the other he's like a taekwondo, and I do boxing. So I said we knock him out. And plus, yeah, in my bag, yeah, I had this huge pipe I got when we went to the train yard. We went to like an abandoned train station today. So I had like a huge pipe. I took a huge pipe from there as what's called it as a memoir for going there. So like I had a weapon as well, and it's just so it was so funny. Like I just started laughing. It's like, bro, you're not going to try muggers, are you? It's like, no. Like then just go away, man. And he just stared at me, but eventually he left. I was like, the kids these days, man. Like when I was your age, bro, I was I was just playing football, not trying to mug foreigners, man. Honestly, God.
Wait, how old did they? How old did they look?
You're probably like 14, 15.
14,
Right.
15
Yeah, bro.
at home. Like if back when we were that age, the only thing we were concerned about is I don't know consoles.
Yeah, exactly. Games, playing football, That's it. But this guy is trying to mug me, bro. Oh,
Here's
this.
a here's a quick question. Do
Uh,
you think it's a bit of a scaredy cat move if a man or a male possesses pepper spray to defend himself?
nah, nah, bro. You're defending yourself, man. I don't think it's anything scary, man. Because like there are some people out there who try to take advantage of you. So you gotta try protect yourself at all costs, man.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, if a man had a pepper spray to defend himself, and people would be like, "Oh, man has a pepper spray. Oh, come on, he's a scaredy cat. Use his hands or whatever to defend himself." Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you'll take any way you can.
But they're the same people. Like if someone tries mugging you, they just do nothing. So like sometimes you shouldn't worry about what other people are gonna say.
Yeah, to be fair.
Oh, we're speaking about that. We went to like a abandoned train station today. I was like, what's going on? There's like some trains that there's this one train that was built that was used in the 1970s, like 77. There's others that were used in the 1980s, and others some were used in the 1960s. So we're just in it, yeah. And the funny thing is, like everything inside was torn apart. The only thing left was what's called again was just probably some glasses and like the floorboard, but everything else was gone. And I found like syringes. There's like syringes and probably I think a few bottles of like do you like when someone smokes meth in a what's called in a bottle you get to see those bottles like stained. Yeah, I saw a few of them. So people were doing meth in that in those trains, and I think there's like a few. I saw a few clothes and blankets there, so people were sleeping in the train yard, which I kind of felt bad for them, to be honest, because because I don't know why. So me, it's because I had like a metal pipe and I was just smashing the glass. Speaking of looking back now, I should have done that, but it was just too fun. I was just like, what it go, bang, psh, psh, just breaking it.
Basically, you're just a second. You're just like a second reincarnation of Ramel from TGF, bro.
I was just smashing it, bro. I just didn't know why. I was just smashing it for fun. Looking back, I should have done it, but the time it was just on fun. So we went there. It was very nice, man. Because there's some trains I've never seen them in my life. Because like the subway here in Georgia, what's it called again? I think like the trains they were using back then were different from now because obviously now it's post-Soviet. At that time, it was during the Soviet Union. But things I really wanted to see, like do those type of trains that they load cram people in and send them to the gulag. I want to see them, but we didn't see any of them. It's all like the fancy ass trains, like do the carriageways with the. Do you like you ever watch Harry Potter?
Yeah,
Do you like the trains in Harry Potter? Like you can go inside, like there's like rooms and all them. Like there's one of these. It was one of them. I was like, oh, nice. The funny thing is, we found we found a Thor earring on one of the trains. Like, how did this get here? I was asking myself. And you know, trains are
Interesting.
actually bigger. Trains are actually bigger than I think. Yeah, because every time I'm at the station, yeah, like you look at the trains, they're like you say, "Oh, these trains are like they're not they're pretty small." Yeah, but then I just
Yeah.
remembered when we went to the train station when we went to abandoned train. Yeah, like they were massive. Then that just dawned on me because when we're at the train station. Yeah, there's always a what's it called again, like what do you call that thing called again? There's always a thing that keeps you. What's it's not a ledge. What's that thing called again? Platform. Is it platform?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always a platform that's really tall that keeps you close to the next door. I was like, oh shit, that's why they look so small because of that platform. It's just mad. It was really nice. I have like so many pictures, and I have the pipe next to me. I'm probably gonna like when I leave the country, probably gonna leave it here. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah. Also, when you go searching for abandoned places, do you go during the day or during the night?
Oh, during the day because there's a curfew, and to us, I don't want to be there during the night because I don't want to see meth heads.
Yeah. I know where black people is like if there's a white person and a black person, and they see like some abandoned place at night, and the white person decides to go, we are not going. We are going the other way.
True, true, true.
Oh yeah. One last thing I would want to talk about is the YouTubers versus TikTokers boxing event that's happening on the 12th of June.
Yeah.
So yeah, Saturday, 12th of June, Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, obviously. So so I'll just go through the card and just ask you who you think will win. Tanner Fox versus Ryland Storm.
I have no
Ryland
idea who they are. I know Tyler Fox, but I have no idea who the rest is. So let me flip a coin. Tyler Fox or Riley Storm? Heads or tails? And it's heads, so I'll say Tyler Fox.
Okay. Chris Jarvis versus Michael Lee.
Isn't Face Jarvis the guy who's what's again? Who's a trained MMA fighter or something like that?
Nah,
Is that
I
Face?
don't
That's
think he's
Face
done any
Sensei.
of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Face
Face Sensei.
Sensei.
Isn't it? I'll just go for who's the other guy?
I think it's Michael Lee.
I'll just say Michael May because it sounds cool. Because his name sounds cool.
Yeah. Next up, DDG versus Nate Wyatt.
I don't know anyone, so DDG's name sounds cool. I'll just say him.
I mean, to be fair, like if you look at Nate Wyatt, he looks jacked. He looks jacked.
Yeah,
But then again,
yeah.
if he ever blocked or anything like that, I don't know about that. DDG, I think he mentioned something about financially fine or something before. I don't know. So, all right, you said DDG.
Wait, just give me a second. I just gotta get
Deji,
one thing.
Deji
Oh,
versus Vinny Hacker.
you said?
The next one is Deji versus Vinny Hacker.
Let's try again. I'm just gonna say Deji because I got to back my boy.
Yeah, gotta back the guy. And I don't think this guy has ever boxed before Vinny Hacker. I don't think he's ever have before. So who knows? Next up, like the next fight before the main event, Anderson Gibb versus Taylor Holder.
I'm gonna say anything because that guy is just a crazy That guy's a crazy motherfucker. Honestly, man. That
Yeah,
guy's crazy.
not only that, I hate Taylor Holder. Like him and Bryce Hall, they just chat so much nonsense. That's why they have so much nonsense. Thinking that, oh, they're the big deal. They can do this, they can do that. When it's like, pipe down. You do TikToks for a living. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can give. And the main event, between two people that are not mostly liked by the internet. Austin McBroom versus Bryce Hall.
What's going? I don't like Bryce Hall. I don't like Austin McBroom, but I'm going to pick Austin McBroom.
Hmm. Hmm. Bryce Hall, the same guy who got famous because of Addison Rae.
Yeah. Didn't he dump her?
I think she dumped him.
Oh shit! He got jumped on by her. No, I think he
I,
cheated on her a few times. But allegedly, you know, all these
allegedly,
allegedly.
we don't
I
know.
don't want
We
to get
don't know.
sued. I don't want
I
to get
mean,
sued. I have no money. If I get sued, I'm just going to go to Nigeria and live my life as a hermit because I have no money.
oh my days. Yeah. Anyways, look, I'm 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 gonna I'm gonna say Austin McBroom just because I don't want TikTok or TikTokers to prevail over the YouTubers. Good look, honestly, I don't I don't like the app TikTok. I don't like what it serves. I hate the fact that it replaced Musically, which I actually had fun with that app at the time. And YouTube's been around for a long time. YouTubers have been around for the longest of time. They have never left, and whenever they did left, it was just for other careers or whatnot.
Yeah.
So if we're just looking at it, you predicted all the YouTubers will win.
Wait, did I?
Yes.
Bro, I didn't even know that. Bro.
So basically,
Let's
so
let's
basically,
see what
you're
happens.
looking at a clean sweep.
Clean sweep. Oh, speaking about clean sweep, yeah. If you ever watch NBA, right? Okay, and
Yeah,
NBA, I support Miami Heat, yeah. And the
yeah,
playoffs, it's the best game out of 6 or 7, yeah. Okay, it could be 6 or 7. If it's 3-3, then there's game 7. But most of the time, it's best six game out of 6, yeah. And
yeah.
Miami Heat, yeah, which is a team I support, got swept 4-0, yeah, by the Bucks. I'm telling you, 4-0. And I was like, yeah, what the fuck? They just got swept 4-0. Like, bro, I was staying up to 5 o'clock, yeah, to watch these games, yeah. And bro, I was just watching pain, bro. It's like Liverpool all over again.
Like when it comes to NBA playoffs, like for me, like as much as I like it, I can't watch best of like what was it, best of seven?
Yeah, so basically you have to watch. It's usually best six, but it can be game 7, like if it's tied. But
Yeah,
what's
so
fucking
basically, yeah, it's best. Well, yeah, it's basically best of seven if you think about it. But I can't afford I can't look at the same teams playing against each other 6 times. Like I cannot do that because it's going to get boring, going to get repetitive, it's going to get annoying. Like if it's look, first leg, second leg, that's already so much to deal with. A third one, I will try and accept it, but you're doing the best. It's too many unnecessary games. Just take it down to best of three. If it's 1-1 after 2 games, then you do the tiebreaker. But
yeah,
apart from that,
but they have to make money, my guy.
for, forget money. You use logic.
Bro, people are wanting to make money, man. I don't think they care, man.
Sadly.
True. Anyway, bro, should we end this podcast, my guy?
Yeah, we can
Because
end it right over here.
I gotta study for school, man. Because we got exams. Well, technically May is over. We're going into June, so we got exams next month, sorry, in July. So,
Yeah,
anything to say? You got anything to say, this one?
I'm just gonna say thank you for anyone for watching and listening to this episode of the podcast. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like on it, subscribe to the podcast channel. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the year, even though this is episode 46. And at this moment, we're at 42 subscribers. So the fact that we just have more episodes than subscribers is a bit of a madness. But, anyways, you can follow all our social medias, which are appearing on the screen. If you want to let us know how you feel about certain topics that we discussed, let them know in the comment section below. And that's all I have to say.
So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care, and remember, don't try to mug anyone. That's not cool. And fingers crossed, yeah, this video does well, because our views have been lacking, my guy. Anyway,
And most
take care,
importantly
boys.
for everyone, stay safe.
Stay safe. Yeah, man. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe.